Howdy everyone, it's your buddy BP. It is January 20th, 2016, Wednesday morning, which means that it is Armsday. It is time to pick up your packages from the Gunsmith today. Forgive me if I go through this a little quick than usual, but it is way too early in the morning for this. I am exhausted. I am ready to go back to bed. So if I go through this a little quick, do forgive me. But yeah, let's take a quick peek at everything he has this week. Up first is the Zarinaea-D auto rifle. The first one has Last Resort and Feeding Frenzy. The second one has Relentless Tracker and Counterbalance. And the third one has Partial Refund and Feeding Frenzy. Not quite as impressive a week as I hoped for. I guess if I had to choose, I might get the second one. I like the increased stability. But other than that, they're not quite as impressive. I guess the third one isn't too shabby, but yeah, the rolls this week on this auto rifle don't really impress me too much. So whichever one grabs your interest the most, I would suggest going with that. I don't think there's any real bad option here, but if I had to choose, I would take the middle one. Up next is the Lyudmila-D pulse rifle. The first one has Surrounded and Feeding Frenzy. The second one has Glass Half Full and Spray and Play. And the third one has Crowd Control and Feeding Frenzy. If I had to choose between these three, I would take the third one, mostly because it also has the perks which maximize the stability. Well, not maximize it, but definitely boost it up further than the second one does. The second one doesn't have bad rolls on it. It's actually pretty good, but it doesn't have the boost in stability that the first and the third one has, and I really like stability on pulse rifles. But I don't like the roll on the first one as much as I like the third, so if I had to choose between these, I would take the third one. Up next is the Jingukogo-D shotgun. I hope I pronounced that right. The first one has Surrounded and knee pads. The second one has Final Round and Feeding Frenzy. And the last one has Surrounded and knee pads, with a slightly different selection of perks. Again, not really an impressive week. I don't think I've ever really used knee pads before. I don't know if anyone else out there uses them. I'm not sure how effective they are. I'm not the kind of person that slides with a shotgun, and sliding with a shotgun is kind of a PvP technique, and in my opinion, these shotguns aren't really fit for PvP. I don't really like them too much. The magazine size is too low. If I had to choose between these, I would take the second one, mostly because I like the perks on it better. But other than that, it's your preference. Not really my kind of shotgun. The magazine size is just too low. But yeah, if you're having a hard time picking which one to choose, I would go with the middle one. Next is the Aoife Rua-D. I think you got enough vowels in that first name there. The first one has Take a Knee and Feeding Frenzy. The second one has Rodeo and Guerrilla Fighter. And the final one has Outlaw and Feeding Frenzy. This isn't a bad sniper rifle, but the first two rolls don't really impress me too much. I'm not really sure how effective Guerrilla Fighter is. I never really tested it for myself. But the roll on that last one sounds kind of promising. It has two perks which boost the reload speed. And the final perks are all the same. There's explosive round, snapshot, and appended magazine. I really like this because you can use appended magazine to get a larger mag, and even though it does reduce reload speed, you got two perks that boost that reload speed. So yeah, I like that combination there. So if I had to choose between these three sniper rifles, my choice would be for the third one. Lastly is the Uzume RR4 sniper rifle. The first one has Grenadier, with an optional choice of high caliber rounds and casket mag, and Shoot to Loot with life support. The second one has Luck in the Chamber, with the optional perks of Snapshot, Reinforced Barrel, Exhumed, and Unflinching. The final one has Grenadier. Its optional perks include high caliber rounds, Injection Mold, Underdog, and Zen Moment. For PvE stuff, I'd say I would go with that third one. I really like Grenadier as a perk. I love using grenades in almost all of the subclasses. And the fact that it has Zen Moment is pretty nice as well. So I think that's a really good combination. Aside from that, though, the second one might not be too shabby for PvP, mostly because it has unflinching, and unflinching is actually fairly useful on a sniper rifle. Luck in the Chamber, of course, has been nerfed, so it only works on precision hits. So that's unfortunate, but you can maximize the range on it. So that's also really nice. So yeah, for PvP, though, I say you can pick whichever one you want. The first one isn't too bad either, but for PvE activities, I would go with the third and final one. Next week's weapons will include the SUROS ARI-45 auto rifle, the SUROS DIS-43 scout rifle, which is really good. I would definitely recommend buying a package for one of these. The Omolon Kumakatok HC4 hand cannon. I'm hoping I pronounced that right. The Hakke Lyudmila-D pulse rifle. So if you don't like this week's roll, you can just hold on to it till next week and see if you can get something better. And finally, the Hakke Strongbow-D shotgun. Well, that just about does it for this video. I am going to go and hit the hay. I am tired. Not really the most impressive Arms week, in my opinion, but the stuff that's coming next week does look very promising, so that's nice. Definitely consider getting that SUROS DIS. I got a really good DIS many months ago from an Armsday package, and I still use it today. It's a great scout rifle for all sorts of activities, so definitely consider getting a package for that. Aside from that, what are your opinions on this week's haul? Do you think it's nice? Let me know in the comment section. Also, don't forget to spank that like button if you enjoyed the video. Your support means a lot to me. And as always, y'all be good to each other, and I will see you in the next video.